Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. Because you know what that means? That means we are able to come back to do what we love most with the best comedy on YouTube verified. Pandas. It's good to be back. Hope you guys enjoyed your long weekend and your holidays. It's we're back into it. The thing about holidays is they're nice. You get a rest. But the bad thing about them is that you lose trading days. You lose time with this community. So pandas. Though I love holidays, it's bittersweet. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button if you haven't already. Drop a GM in the chat also if you're watching, if you're viewing. Helps out this channel out a lot. It's one of the best things you can do. One of the best things you can do for your country. Top left of your screen, you can see how much money we have in our stream accounts. We're up $1,814 in profit. The starting balance is 50K, and we are in. Right, we've hit the static threshold, and we're getting closer and closer to Payout City. If you guys don't know, Payout City for these accounts is $2,600 in profit. So once the accounts hit $52,600, we are able to reach payouts, and we have about 5 more days. We have 5 to 10 days. 5 days when the payout period starts and our payout request starts, and you can do it until the 5th, which is 1 week from now. Pandas, also reminder, BBM 90 will end tomorrow, so make sure you take full advantage of it while you still can. Ends tomorrow, pandas. And also, for the first time ever, the two-legged pullback indicator and the trading range indicator is bundled up as a sale, a discount for you guys. And it's the deluxe version, so you get access to the Discord as well and automated strategies. So if you like that stuff, if you like the indicators here, if you were always curious of how it is to trade with both the trading range indicator and also the two-legged pullback indicator, then this opportunity is for you. And how long will it last? It's a good question. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. It's a very good question. Good morning, pandas. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Just Ain't Right says, let's have 250 likes before stream starts. Wow. If this stream could ever get to that level, that would be amazing. I would probably quit my full-time job just to do full-time YouTube. Goodness gracious. Turtle Toes, what kind of PA is this? This PA is the aftermath after holiday trading. Speedy Boy, good morning. Mike Richardson, good morning. Hugh, good morning. Blacklight, welcome. Happy Camper, welcome. Cracks, welcome. Hugh says, I need to buy a treadmill. Let me get a quick scalp. You need a micro scalp for that. Scalping is more for houses and cars. Kyle L, good morning. Welcome. Quick look at the daily chart. Okay, so we're getting a little pullback here from this OII pattern, essentially. And it's breaking down. I mean, these two candles are created essentially from the holidays, which you could say doesn't really count. I don't know. I mean, this is essentially an unsustainable uptrend here. Yeah, unsustainable uptrend. And we're finding a little pullback here. This might turn into trading range back to the 20 EMA. This is a daily chart, by the way. I like to look at the daily chart to see a potential very strong bull trend days. You know, I think it's the best way to find out. Or just strong trend days in general. The 5 minutes is an absolute disaster. I mean, honestly, look at this. Do you know any other streamer on YouTube that keeps all of their trade markers on so you can see all of their trades? It's just absolutely disgusting how transparent this channel is. It's crazy. It's just so insane. You can see all my trade markers. I don't even turn them off. So when I make a mistake, it's your benefit because you can learn from them. I, on the other hand, have to pay for my mistakes. You guys just get entertained by my mistakes. Goodness gracious. Can't speak. Let's see. Big trading range here now. Might come back to the top of the trading range. I mean, I still think we're always in long. Bull trend. But we got 3 pushes up at this point. Could be a wedge. Could have a slight pullback here. Overall, my premise is I have no idea. I really have no idea. I gotta let the price action print a little bit. I gotta let it cook. Basically, I would like the first 5 bars on the 5 minutes to develop for me to get a better sense of what might happen today. It's probably your best bet. Good morning, Pandas. Good morning. Good morning. Abe as well. I love Mondays, baby. Baby. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Currently, we're at 19,954 subs. We are only 46 subs away from reaching our 20K milestone. Once that milestone's hit, Pandas, you know yours truly will have a 20K sub special for you guys. Oh, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna try to cook something up for you guys. Make sure you guys scalp that like button, Pandas. Scalp it. Just scalp it. It's the easiest scalp you can do this morning. Oh, 10K. Showing itself to show a trap here. Coming off the 240 SMA. After like a pretty parabolic move down. Big push down. Pause, another push down. It might be worth taking this trap as a all-day long bull trend. The risk is 1, 2, 3, less than 4 points. It's basically 4-point risk here. Might be worth taking. 4-point risk here, huh? Pandas. Taking a trap. Market open. 10K chart. Hoping to see an all-day bull trend. The problem is it's beneath the 20 EMA, which I do not like. But it is on the 240 SMA. Also in a trading range. It might be worth taking. You know, I risk $200 to gain like 1,000. Risk 200 for 1,000. Pandas, should we do it? Should we try? Pandas, do not copy my trades. Do not copy my. This is nasty here.
10,000 tick trap.
Not good. It's a bad setup, pandas. We're underneath the 20 MA. Nothing about it is good. This is called FOMO. Full FOMO. Full hobo. Full blown hobo mode. Full blown homeowners association mode. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. The risk grew because this candle grew, actually. This is my target, pandas. I repurposed this fib retracement to give me the 1-to-1 and also the 2-to-1. So you can see my 1-to-1 right here and then my 2-to-1 here. I think it's an okay risk to take just because the reward is so good here. Market just opened. Pandas. Give me that 1-to-1. I'll take that instant 1-to-1. Let's go, baby. It's like an instant 1-to-1. I gotta just scalp that. I gotta just scalp that, pandas. If I had a runner, I would love it. But when you get an instant 1-to-1 like that, I just gotta take it. I front ran it a little bit because I'm a little I have a little raising cojones. But pandas, you got when the 1-to-1 is that fast, I love just to guarantee it. I love to guarantee the win. Oh, what a great start, pandas! What a great start. A scalp a day keeps the boss away. We could be done for today, pandas. We're done. We're done already. We're done for today. I hope you guys are done too. You can just take the rest of the day off. Go bowling, go golfing, do whatever you want. Lay in a hammock for all day. Could care less. You're done for today. Tell me what job in 5 seconds you could make more or less $800. 800. I say 800 because we have 4 accounts right now, top left of your screen, and you can see that with the 4 accounts that we are up around $200. Credit card scanner. Okay. I mean, don't really answer the question. You don't have to really answer that question. I'm trying to hype up people for futures trading. Stop giving people other ideas here. As a day trader, yeah, I think so. I should give that a try. Goodness gracious, pandas. 10K chart. I could have held that for a true 1-to-1. I front ran it a little bit just because I saw it wiggle a little bit right there. I didn't like that. I didn't like that little wiggling. 5-minute candle is looking very strange. And look at, we're coming right back down, pandas. I'm glad I just got out of that. Glad I got out of it. Got my bamboo. And I don't even feel bad. Ruben, welcome back. Welcome back. Gio, welcome back. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Thanks for joining, everybody. Make sure you scalp that like button. We are up 187 already. I know that might not seem like a lot to you, but when you only risk around 200 to make 200, and you do it in 5 seconds, and you also have 4 accounts, I mean, that means a lot. That means a lot. Something very strange, 5-minute chart, we don't fill the gap, which is scary. We had this huge push up, and I just scalped it. I just got out. And that's the thing about scalping, is, you know, when you scalp, you want to well, okay, let me just say this. When the market moves this quickly, it's good to scalp because 100% guarantee. There's not a more profitable trade you can do. If you can 100% guarantee your profits with good risk reward, right? With good risk reward, there's no better setup. There's no better thing you can do really in trading. So when the market moves quickly like that, I like just to get out because something like this could happen, just completely reverse, and you just don't know. So because the probability is 100%, I just take it. With good risk reward. You can have 100% probability, but with bad risk reward. That's also possible, but that's not a good system to have. That's not good trade management. Interesting. Very interesting. You can really see this as a breakout trend to new high here already created. The 5-minute actually ends up creating a pretty bear bar here. Very interesting here, pandas. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to set the pace for the rest of the day. Kellyanne in the house. Good morning, good morning. Free paper cuts. Welcome. Thanks, guys, for joining. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. An amazing holiday. And how good is it to be back, though? How good is it to be back on stream with you guys? Oh, man, I was looking forward to this all weekend. That's how much I love this community.
10,000 tick trap.
Ooh, okay. So we broke the low here, which is significant in my opinion. We broke this low. Okay, very interesting here. Bobby C, welcome back. Peter Cho, welcome. Cracks makes me love. You know, at least there's one thing about this channel. One good thing. It actually makes you look forward to Mondays. Otherwise, Mondays are usually terrible. What was it called? The Sunday Terrors or something? Sunday Night Terrors or Fears? I don't know. Whatever it's called. We don't get that here. Sunday Scaries? Is that what it is? It sounds like a kid's thing. Spike channel. 2000 tick chart, spike and channel. Well, no pullbacks whatsoever. And all of this. Another leg down. Or 2 legs down is what you're looking for. At a minimum here, 2 legs down. There's the second leg down. Blue Steel, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Second entry short, do I want it? Do I? Second entry short here, pandas. Decent push down here. It's not close to the 20 EMA. That's the problem right now. I do like it though, actually. I like a good signal bar off the 20 EMA, and I think I'll take it. I'll be very interested. Right, you basically have a spike channel and then a two-leggy here, looking for a new low. If we get good signal bar coming off this 20 EMA, it would be very tricky if it doesn't work. It'd be very tricky if it doesn't work, I think, personally. So, therefore, even if I lose this, I don't mind it too much. I think it's a decent setup, a decent trade here. Signal bar is not the best. A little bullish. Risk is also small, right? It's only 2-point risk here. On a downtrend, we got a two-leggy here off the 20 EMA. I'm gonna try it. I think it's worth the risk here. If I lose it, it's all good, pandas. We'll live. We will live. Okay, I don't like the fact that now it's overlapping here. It's creating an inside bar, but still beneath the 20 MA. But this is showing trading range kind of price action here. And this is your new signal bar. Okay, we're in this trade. I'm looking for a new low here. Right, it's a two-leggy. I like the entry bar. Right, the 20 EMA is acting as a type of resistance. Even though we're getting a pullback here, I'm not too scared about that because I don't care if I lose this. But also because it makes sense for this to happen. As long as we're underneath the 20 EMA, it's a decent downtrend right now. Just gonna hold on to this. It's only a 2-point risk here. Okay, pretty bad follow through. It's looking worse and worse. We're still underneath the 20 EMA though. It might set the trap off here. Trap looks like it might set off here, which is unfortunate. Again, very tricky, right? Pretty strong downtrend. You can look to the left of the chart and see that perhaps we're just in a trading range and that it was a bad setup. But in my defense, let's say, I thought that we could have another push down here and make a new low. That's what I was thinking. We're reversed here. Let me come out if I can. All right, I'm coming out break even because we reversed here, and I do not like to stay in a trade if it traps. Mainly because it starts. My premise is wrong, right? The fact that it reversed there, it makes it feel like it might turn more into a trading range than anything else. And so, obviously, I could held this and made some bamboo, but I don't like the fact that that had to reverse first and then comes back down. Lets me come out break even. I'll take it. I lose a little bit on commissions, but it's okay. It's just, you know, it's a small loss for, you know, the potential money you'll save from not getting stopped out here. And the reason, again, is because it feels more like a trading range now more than my premise being right and that we're going to push down. So I'm just going to sit in my pause here, wait for the next setup. All right, crease this outside bar right now. So inside, outside bar. I'm happy to come out break even here. I don't even mind. Ultimately, good skunk, I think. No matter what happens here, it's a good skunk regardless. This little cluster of candles is making me feel like, right, with this big up, big down, that we could be entering trading range. Again, if you look to the left of the chart, trading range as well, just trading range indicator, and you can just see, with the price action, that most likely we're in some sort of trading range here, which means buy low, sell high, buy low, buy, buy more low. Lowman asks, Panda, I have a question for you. You're trading two-legged pullbacks, but why sometimes you go for a swing? Like combine of many strats. Sometimes I like to go for swings if the setup is good, because the two-legged pullback actually should be used for swinging. Actually, almost every setup should be used for swinging unless you have very specific scalping setups. But I personally think that two-legged should be, I almost feel like almost every setup should be used as swinging. I especially like swinging when it comes to trap trades. So when traps happen, I like to swing, because trap trades are, they're potentially big reversals. So I like to swing traps. Notice, pandas, we got a triple top here. That means that if I stayed in this trade, I would still be safe. I technically would not have been stopped out yet. So this could still make some good bamboo here. Maybe with an L4 setup, I'll take it. That means 4 pushes up. I'll take a short here with the L4. But we got to trigger the L4. We got to trigger the 4th pullback for the L4 setup. Duncan's Mitch says, why are you talking yourself into a loss? I'm not. The reason why you have to hold the correct stop loss there is because that's the only way to make money. You gotta hold through those. You gotta not only protect yourself from losing, but you gotta also protect yourself from getting out too early. I'll take it. It's ugly, pandas, but with an L4 setup on this downtrend, I'm gonna attempt it here. I think it's worth it. We're clearly underneath the 20 MA, I think, as resistance. Decent signal bar. Got a triple top here as well. In this trade. Again, it's choppy, so be careful. It's very hard to time these, right? This is basically, I'm trying to trade a breakout here. But clearly underneath the 20 MA, we've got an L4 setup, triple top. I think I'm enough here for me to attempt this. But it could be a mistake here, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a mistake here. I don't mind. I could skunk it for a small loss and just take it. But my risk is so small anyways. It's less than 2 points. I think the reward is good enough here for a push down and another push down here, especially with the 20 EMA. I think it's resistance here. The proper stop might be up here, but if it triggers this, it most likely will trigger up here. So I'll salvage myself 2 ticks. All right, I'm out. L4 setup. It was too tempting for me to pass up. Starting to look pretty ugly, and now we got a micro quad top. Jeez. And that's a funny thing, pandas, because if I had the proper stop loss, which is 1 tick above these 3 bars, I would be safe again here. I did not expect a micro quad top here. 4 hits all on this level. It's very rare for that to happen, especially if it triggers a trap like that. Typically, it will just kind of at least burst up a little bit and take you out, right? Basically, stop hunt you. If your stop was up here, you just stop hunts you. So that's, I was trying to salvage myself 2 ticks. I end up losing on that because of that. At this point, I'm just staying away from this because it's way too hard to time the breakout, and I just don't know. I already tried. I tried once here with the 2nd entry short, and I tried on the 4th attempt, right? The 4th entry, which is 2 two-legged pullbacks in a row, and we're still underneath the 20 MA, and I get hit. So Moving on, pandas. Moving on. Danny Boy Trader says 2.5K today in PAs. What a day. 11K profit in total. Nice. What a legend, Panda. Keeping smart. Let's go, baby. Let's go. If a panda can do it, so can you. Panda can do it, so can you. At this point, again, it's very hard to time the breakout of this super choppiness. This cluster of candles. Very hard to time. So I'm gonna just let it break out now. I tried 2 attempts here. One I came out break even. One I came out with a small loss, right? Less than 2-point loss. It's okay, pandas. But I think, if anything, the information we've gathered so far today is that this is very choppy. Still clearly underneath the 20 EMA though. Yan can cook? I don't know what that means. Lomas, how many points you go for in swing positions? Depends. Sometimes it's 2. I really don't go more than 2 because we're trading on 50K accounts, and 2 contracts is already a lot. This lower high does trigger. We're still having a hard time going underneath the 20 MA or above the 20 MA. Eventually, this does start to break down. Finally. Very hard to time that. Again, I paid the price for that because I didn't hold the proper stop, which is 1 tick above these 3 candles, right? The major pivot, I guess you can say. This is like a minor pivot. This is a major pivot here. And why do I say major pivot? It's because it's the highest point for when the first pullback, right, at this downtrend, the first pullback is the highest point this pullback has reached. So that's a major pivot here. Darn. Actually ended up being an okay trade, but I don't know. I'm okay. I don't know what to do here. This is so choppy. It got very choppy once I started entering in my trades. The 5-minute is showing a lot of confusion here. Looks like a bear flag, right? Big push down and then congestion and then another push down. No pullbacks yet, right? We have not broken a previous candle's high. We actually create a wedge here on the 5-minute chart. That's pretty rare on the 5-minute. I want to mark this wedge here. Ledge. Sorry. Basically OII pattern, breakout mode. Essentially creating some sort of triangle like this. It's really just a triangle like this. There's a second leg down I finally was looking for. Darn. Tough. It got really choppy, pandas. So it's very hard. Like, I just like to stay away from this. Oh, Loman says no. I mean, take profits. So the profit target for any swing trade minimum is 2 times your risk. 2 times your risk. That's the minimum of a swing trade. The minimum of a scalp technically is 1-to-1. That's what your goal should always be for swing trade, or for a scalp. A 1-to-1 is what you look for a scalp. Minimum. That might sound shocking to you, but that's not me. That's Al Brooks. So that's what I've been doing more often now, going for 1-to-1s on my scalps. Also, it just helps with the psyche because imagine, right? If you take like a 2-point scalp, 1-point scalp, whatever, and your risk is like, max 4 points because of the average candle size on a 2000 tick. More or less, you're taking around 3 to 4 point risk. So every time you lose, you have to win 2 times just to break even. But if you're 1-to-1, you only have to win 1 time to break even, even though the probability is less. But at least for the psyche wise, you can lose 1 and say, okay, it's okay because I can just win 1 next and I'll come out break even. And the difference between winning twice or winning once is huge, right? It's 100% difference. You got to win twice as much as you typically would win just to come out break even. Hope that makes sense. Black Light says, not gonna lie, pandas, tried to stop the bleeding during that drop this morning and lost the PA. BBM 90, pandas. BBM 90. That's why it's so good. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. Lowman says, I don't know, man. What if the signal bar is actually kind of big? If I go for 8 ticks, it's before the previous swing low. If 1-to-1 looks scary. If it looks scary, don't enter it. Or look for a retracement. And you should never lose more than your max, right? Like if the signal bar is too big, like let's say like I'm only willing to ever lose 4 points on any trade. If the signal bar is 5 points, you skip the trade, right? You just don't take it. You look for retracement. I've broken that rule many times though, but that's the correct way to do it. We've got a higher low set up here, a double bottom setting up. And this confusion. It's just choppiness. Or basically just re-enter the chop here, chop zone. This is a ledge here in a sense. This might be basically, the area where we may trade away from, but ultimately might close around this line. 455, 9.75. That's the level here. Higher low set up here. I'll look for a failed second entry short. Sure, why not? Thinking big trading range. Failed second entry short. I'll attempt it here. Because we've got a double bottom essentially. Big push down, spike, right, spike, and channel, break a trend, retest the low, and potential fail second entry short. I'll attempt it here. Let's see. It's so choppy though. At this point, you're thinking no setup is good for you. Right, because if this is just a big trading range, not
10,000
big,
tick
but if
trap.
this is just a simple trading range, then you're essentially trying to buy at the top of it at this point. If anything, maybe you should sell limit orders up here. Oh. It's an ugly trap because you have all of this resistance up here. Second entry short. It's a Pikachu trade. Trap. I hate outside bar reversals. That's why I didn't want to enter an outside bar reversal, but that scalps out immediately. Jeez. I don't like outside bar reversals. I was waiting for the candle to finish. So annoying. I don't like outside bar reversals, pandas, and that's it. I like the candle to actually finish and not like to enter in, but not like that. It scalps immediately too. Darn. Old man says, what if my stop loss is just 5 ticks? My TP will just be 5 ticks? Yep, pretty much.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, pandas. Are we in an uptrend now? Are we just a trading range in the bull leg of a trading range? Essentially created like a small double bottom here, and then that's what created this nice trap. But unfortunately, the trap triggers the outside bar reversal. I just don't like it. I just don't like that. It's interesting because the 5-minute chart is bouncing off the 20 EMA at this point. I just don't know what's happening. On the higher time frames, are wedging between the 240 SMA and the 20 EMA. Right, 5-minute as well, 240 SMA and the 20 EMA. Again, this ledge here, this blue line is a ledge. Ledges are important because it's showing you the price action that this area, the traders like, right? You got 3 hits in the exact same price on a almost a $5,000 product. Second entry long here. Do I like it? It's far away from 20 EMA at this point. It's a good looking signal bar. It's just it's too confusing for me, pandas. I'm just not sure if we're in an uptrend or downtrend right now. I cannot definitively say we're in an uptrend. I can say maybe we're in a bull leg in a trading range, but saying that we're uptrend right now, it's tough for me to say, to be honest. Some bulls might say that's the easiest trade of their lives. I just say I'm a little bit confused. It could possibly be an uptrend. It looks good. It looks like it's about to pop up. Just scalp real quick. Jeez, pandas, I don't know. Okay, we hit the 1-to-1 on that trade. 2-to-1 is up here. Wait, is that 2-to-1? Actually, that's not 2 to 1. That's... What is that? Why is this level so high? That's not right. That is incorrect. Maybe. Alright, that's 2 to 1. That makes more sense. I had it wrong. So this is 2 to 1 now. I basically repurposed the Fibonacci tool. I don't use fibs. I'm not saying they're not good, but I don't use them. So instead, I just use it as a, you know, a risk reward. Basically, gives you the 1 to 1 and also the 2 to 1. If you want to do the same thing, you just put levels at the 200 and 300 level, and you get the same thing. But if you like Fibonacci's, then you obviously don't want to do that. Emmanuel says sometimes pre-market's better than the actual regular trading hours. It's absolutely true. Look at this absolute cluster of candles. And now we're getting choppy, going in this uptrend, slow grinding uptrend right now. I just don't know what to do. Free paper because the market's still in vacation mode. I think you're right. The expected move this week is actually pretty low. It's like 46 points or something like that. And people are just waiting till next year or next month. Okay, we're in an uptrend. It's just so grindy. It's like you just buy limit orders at this point. I don't know. Lowman says, what if stop loss? Yes, I answered that question already. Peter Cho says, whoa, runner slaughtered. Yep. Kyle's mistyped an order on Think or Swim and just lost 14K. Why do you have to type in an order? Ouch. 14K is not little money, I'll say that much. Avalon says, is trading your full-time job? It is not. I have a full-time job. This is definitely still a side hustle. I'm not saying that I don't dedicate a lot of time to it. I pretty much look at the charts all day anyways. Unless it looks like this, then I most likely will close my charts and then reopen them later. But right now, this is just so ugly. You cannot trade this. I don't enjoy trading this price action. I have a hard time reading this price action. I think it's confusing, and typically it makes me lose money. My last trade, I did lose money. So right now, I'm like basically essentially one for one. But the good thing about the one I won was that it was like, you know, several points. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 points. So we're up 100. It's getting super choppy. And Panda's like, you know, if you're watching this and say, man, you know, this guy sucks at trading, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. You can only take what the market gives you. And right now, the market's giving us nothing, so. Kyle L might have lost a lot of money, but if you guys know anything about Kyle L, he's going to make that back. He'll make that back, don't worry. So guys, what industry do you work in at your day job? Developer. By the way, Pandas, BBM 90 ends tomorrow. BBM 90 ends tomorrow, 90% off your evals. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. I would say, you know, if you want to try to pass your evals today, tomorrow, it is a time. The good thing is that I don't know. Let's see. Let's check out the news. What's the news looking like? So no news today, obviously. This week we do actually have a lot of news this week. Tuesday we have, which is tomorrow, 10 a.m. consumer confidence. Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. prelim GDP. Thursday, which I think is the big one, you have all day OPEC, which is hard to time, right? But it might give us good volatility on Thursday. But the 8:30 a.m. news is probably the big one with core PCE price index month over month along with unemployment claims. So Thursday is the big one. So if you like to pass your evals, the easiest way possible is trading with news. Sad to say, but it is. It's the easiest way to pass evals, especially 50K accounts. You just need a 6.25, right? You need a 6.25 point move, and that's all you need just to pass a 50K eval. And yeah, and usually these news events are big enough so you can reach that goal in one single trade. And the big one I think is Thursday. You also have Friday 10 a.m. ISM manufacturing PMI, and 11 a.m. on Friday Fed Chair Powell speaks. Okay, certainly we're in the uptrend now. It's just disgusting. No way I can enter that. There's just no way I can enter that. The 5-minute chart is starting to show bullishness now. And the 5-minute chart also, I said, was interesting because we never filled the gap here. We're very close to filling the gap now. We got very close to the initial push up. But we got this big up, big down, big up here. It's just all types of confusion going on today. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Trading range indicator on the 5-minute chart is still telling us we're in this big trading range. And so we can be making this double bottom here. Get to the top of the trading range easily. It makes sense to me. I just don't have it set up there. It's just so ugly. So ugly. It's almost incredible how it bounces off the top of this pivot perfectly right now. And bouncing off the pivot here perfectly. Very rare for the market to reverse on exact pivots. Usually it's a little higher, a little lower. Spike channel again, and this channel is ugly with an overshoot. Wow. How rare is it that the price balances off perfectly off the previous pivots like this? That is not common. That is very rare. It's incredible, actually, to be honest. Overall, very confused. I'm a confused little panda right now. I'm up a hundo, which I can't complain about. Green is green, especially on a day like this right now. It's unfortunate because it had like the beginnings of a nice potential good, day today. But now it turned to this. The moment I entered the second to short, it just turned right into the mush. Chop. Kelly said, got a runner on queue. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Andrew Ray says, long time no talk, Panda. I'm thinking about taking a job that requires me to not be around my desk so much. So I might have to switch to forex for risk reasons. What do you think? Good luck. I don't know. Find a good prop firm that lets you trade forex, and I hope you do well. I can't say much about because I don't trade forex. But if you're in a place where you can't really be around your desk, you probably can't day trade. So you probably have to do more of, you know, like swing trading on the higher time frames, such as daily charts. And you probably have to hold on to your trades for a while. So it's like you might have to, use options or do the old school method. Just buy and sell stocks. Kellyanne says bespoke is good one for forex. Andrew Ray says, thanks for the advice. I just don't think I can turn down the guaranteed money. Of course. Of course. If you can have a full-time job, I would always recommend you have a full-time job while you figure out if trading is for you or not. Because the income in trading is very unreliable, at least for several years of it. And, yeah. Maybe second entry long will be good here, pandas. Maybe. Or it could be one of those so obvious, like, reversals here. Maybe I should look for a failed second entry long. JK, the boss don't like that you trade. It's true. That's true. I mean, you gotta be able to do things well, both things, which is hard for a lot of people. It's easier if you're like an IT, but and work from home, obviously. But if you're not in a situation, then you're just not in that situation. What can you do? Second entry long. Is there options for the Emini? Yeah, SPX, of course. You can do SPX or SPY. SPY is probably way more liquidity. Don't forget the the E-mini is just it's just a derivative of SPX, which SPY is also a derivative of. Okay, big push down. I guess I don't know, pandas. What do I do here? ES has options too. I'm thinking to come back to our ledge. This blue line I have on the screen, it's horizontal blue line is a ledge. I think it might just come back down to it. It could be a magnet all day today. I just wouldn't be surprised if it was. Ledges have that effect on the market. I just don't have any setups here, so it's just whatever. I just can't do anything on days like this. Sometimes you gotta understand and know like days where your setups are just not gonna be there, especially with tight, like small trading ranges like today. And it's sometimes better just to turn it off and just be happy you're green. I'm happy I'm green. That's it. Coming back to our blue line here. There's no setup to it, so it's not like I'm mad about not being able to enter or missing this move, but there's no way I could partake in it because
10,000 tick
I have no
trap.
setup. I'm not just gonna go short. You know, I'm not gonna go short here anywhere. It just doesn't make sense for me. Kyle down 7,300 on the day. Time to step away and stretch and revisit later on. Thanks for the company. Keep it, Kermit. Whew, 7,300. That is, you know, all I can say is thoughts and prayers that you don't go on tilt. It's nice that you made half of your losses back though, which is nice. It's just a number. Money is just a number. Second entry long here. Don't know what to do though. No. Trap trade here could potentially be a decent setup. The problem is that you need a new high still. Right? This is the first break of trend, and you need a new high. I don't know. It just really depends on how you draw this channel or this uptrend. It looks like a spike in channel, if anything. Spike, channel, and to stay on the safe side, I mean, you got an overshoot leading to the undershoot, quite possibly a reversal here. It's just too tough for me to say. I don't know, pandas. Big reason why it's difficult to know what's going to happen here because the higher time frames are right in the middle of this big range. It's creating a big triangle and right in the middle of it. 5-minute chart as well. Right, big down or big up, big down, big up, maybe big down. Right in the middle of this range here, from the top to the bottom, right in about the 50% mark. Trap does trigger. Do I like it? I mean, it looks really good. It looks like a good setup. It's kind of how you want your traps to look like. Am I going to take it? Not really. I don't know. Just going to sit on my pause here. I don't know what's happening. Decent push down here. Obviously trying to get back to the ledge here. But the big reason why I'm skipping is because there's not enough room to the ledge for even for a scalp at this point. It could bounce off this ledge very easily. And another problem is that we haven't made a new high yet after this break of trend. It does touch the ledge, which is what I thought I was going to do. Okay, scalps out, which is good. Makes a perfect scalp, and then a perfect scalp. Have we made an absolute scalp yet? Yep, absolute scalp made. So that trap ends up working out. Again, I gotta wait for the new high to be tested, but it never was. It makes a double top, right? Double bottom, double top. We're just in pure trading range at this point. I just don't know, right? Right in the middle of this trading range. It's the twilight zone. I'm just unsure. But again, the setup looked really good for a trap. This is how you want your traps to look like. You want it to go down. You want it to push beneath the 20 MA. You want that fail second entry long here to bounce off the 20 MA like this with a nice looking signal bar and nice push down eventually. So it ends up being a very nice trap. GR ask, how many points do you scout for? Usually 1-to-1. I've been doing 1-to-1 these days. I like it a lot. Now this ledge might start acting like as a magnet now. Goes down, comes back up to it. Pandas. Two-legged pullback, deluxe, plus trading range indicator bundle for $199. It's the first time ever these indicators have been on some sort of sale. Take advantage of it while it lasts. Cyber Monday special. It's a deluxe version. So what you get with the two-legged pullback deluxe is you get access to the Discord and you get access to automated trading. Okay, it just reverses off of this like a madman. It's an absolute madman right now. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You guys are just too kind. People who've been using the indicators for years are still using it. I appreciate it. I still use it. I like to have it on my charts. Even though I can easily count two leggies, but I cannot keep track of all the two leggies. Let's just say that. And this makes it so you can see all the two leggies, quickly see the traps. Got a bunch of traps here. Jeez. Especially if you just open the charts. It's good to just have it all laid out for you. Absolutely no idea what's going on, pandas. I can just say this though, the 5-minute chart, right? You got this big up, big down, big up, big down. 2000 tick chart, you know, big up, big down, big up, big down. It's a trademark of a trading range. So what can you do? Alerts. It's really good to get alerts. Really good to get trap alerts. It's a big old triangle we're in. Remember this triangle I drew? It's incredible because I drew this bottom part before this leg down happened. And now it's bouncing off the bottom of this the triangle. If you rewind it, you can see on the stream that I drew this before this push down. Five-minute chart is also kind of making a triangle. It's a little less clear, but basically it's the same thing. Big old triangle today. Big old nasty triangle. So speaking of alerts, where can I get the voice alerts you use? You can go to the Two-Legged Pullback website, www.twoleggedpullback.com. Go to free downloads and the alerts are there. The time-specific alerts. Second entry short here. What do I do, pandas? We're just right in the middle of this range. I just don't know. Like we're not in an upturn, we're not in a downturn. We're just trading range, but we're getting a second entry short here. I can't take this. I can't. Can I? It's above the 20 MA now. The last couple days, pandas, has just been pretty terrible in terms of volatility. Very low volume. Very low volume days. Very bad price action. At least for my strategy. Pure shows is, yeah, I'm using the obnoxious default alert. Yes, those are terrible. I think all the noises, all the sound alerts on NinjaTrader are terrible. It's not very pleasing to the ear. I don't like any of the alerts that NinjaTrader has. Okay, we're just getting his push up. Cool. I don't know, pandas. I mean, we're just from the bottom of the triangle back to the top of the triangle. I don't know, pandas. All right, get a big push up. Back to the top of the triangle. I mean, we still need to fill this gap here on the 5-minute chart. Are we breaking out of the triangle now? Is the question. Could quite possibly break out of the triangle now. Should I just sell here? Should I just sell limit orders here, expecting to come back to the bottom of the triangle? You would have to be a madman to do it, but should I try? I mean, green is green, pandas. I like being green today. I like to end the stream green as well. Okay, second entry short here. Peter Joe, sometimes I'll trade like 10,000 contracts to see what happens. 10,000 contracts. I've tried that. It breaks. It breaks NinjaTrader. You can't handle that many orders, even on Sim. It's just too hard for it to handle. Oh no, pandas. What do I do here? Trap trade to the long side. Unless I want to enter early on a breakout. But it's very hard to time breakouts. Very difficult. It's one of the hardest things to do in trading, to time breakouts. Eventually, we're gonna break out of this triangle. Question is, when will that happen? Okay. Trap. Trade. Ah. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart, pandas. Like, this is just telling you that we're just in a trading range. It's just like, well, we're in a triangle. And triangle means breakout mode. So on the 15-minute chart, this is most likely like an OII pattern, right? Something like that. If you look at the 15-minute chart, I never looked at the 15-minute chart. Let's just see what happens. 15-minute chart. Not really OII, but same thing pretty much on the 15-minute. Trap does trigger on a 2000 tick. I'm not interested because we're bouncing off the top of the triangle, so I'm not looking to go long here. Chart. Okay, this trap looks decent. I almost want to go short here, pandas. Call me crazy. I almost want to just go short here. Small stop, good risk reward. Back to the bottom, back to the ledge, probably. It's just choppy. Overlapping bars. Perhaps a second entry long here. Second entry long, maybe. A, B, C. Convention will tell us that we should short in this area. Second entry long here. Give me a fail, second entry long, I'll take it. Back to the ledge. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's my only trade right now. Fail, second entry long. Back to the ledge. It's my only trade I'll take. I'll wait for it. Kelly, I just passed my last 150k Apex event. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Just in time. Just in time before the promo ends tomorrow. Kevin Alexander says, what indicators are you using? I'm using the... Speaking of the indicators, the two-legged pullback indicator and the trading range indicators, two I use every single day on the stream. And they are on sale as a bundle, $199 for both of them for the deluxe edition of the two-legged pullback indie. And you get access, lifetime access to the Discord. You get automated strategies capabilities. It's quite nice. All right, pandas. Like I said, the only setup I'll take today, the one I'll take, bouncing off the top of this triangular structure, I will reverse back to the ledge. Almost looks bullish on the 5-minute though. The 5-minute almost looks bullish at this point. Looks like it's trying to bubble up and build some pressure to break to the upside at this point. Right, we're having a tough time closing beneath the 20 MA with a failed trap setting up here. 5-minute almost looks bullish, pandas. 5-minute almost looks bullish about a breakout of this triangle. Gotta wait for the candle to finish on the 5-minute though. That's the key. That is the key. It looks very bullish, but you gotta wait for it to finish the candle. We got about 1.5 minutes left. A lot can happen in 1.5 minutes. Truly. Strong bull bar. I don't think I go short here, pandas. I don't think it's possible. I don't know, pandas. I don't know what to do. Man, oh man, if the 5-minute does develop a nice bull candle here, I almost want to go long. I almost just want to go long here and get a measure move or get a 1-to-1 or something like that. It looks really good for a breakout here. Bill 7, welcome back. Scalp that like button. Oh man, some things are consistent in this world. Death, taxes, and Bill 7. Reminding us all to scalp that like button. Okay, 5 minute doesn't look as strong anymore. We're creating a complete doji bar here. Slight bearish bar actually. Yikes. Okay. Oh, pandas. Don't blame me. Blame the market. It is not my fault if this doesn't work. I just don't know if I can trade this, but I gotta. Oh man, it looks ugly. Creating another triangle here, right? It's a triangle of triangles, right? We're getting triangles and triangles and triangles. Should I go short here on this trap? I'm way too uncertain here, pandas. I'm so uncertain. It's painful. Painful how uncertain I am. I gotta skip it, pandas. It's just too triangular. It's just too triangular. I don't like triangles. I don't like expanding triangles. I don't like regular triangles because I don't trade breakouts. As a swing trader, you might really love this triangle here, saying, "Oh, I know exactly what to do in this situation." I do not. I do not know what to do in this situation. I just look at this and wait for more information. I'm just confused. Trap does trigger here. It makes sense we come back down to the ledge. It makes sense we come back down to the ledge. I'm just curious to see what happens here. Oh, the trap fails? Is this trap gonna fail, pandas? I may take this long trade, but it's so foolish because we haven't been broken out yet. All right, it's coming down. All right, I think it's made its point. I think it's decided which direction to go. Pretty sure it's gonna go short here. Or not. Ruben says, one of my two trades getting better, up 900 my sim I made previous week, being able to be part of this community, giving me the motivation to continue. Very grateful. Scalp that like, let's go, baby. Congrats, Ruben. Ruben is very green. He's very green right now, as in he's a very green leaf, learning the ropes. Ooh. I don't know. It's too confusing. Creating an inside bar. Inside bar in a 5 minute. Alright, I'm going to trade this inside bar as you should trade any inside bar, which is just trade the break of it. Let's just look at how hard it is to close underneath the 20 EMA on the 5 minute. Oh, what? Failed trap, pandas. That's crazy. We're still in the triangle, pandas. Can you believe it? We're still in this triangle. That is sick. It's just sick. We're still in this baby triangle. Oh my god. What in the world is happening? We're in a twilight zone right now. What is going on? Fate will decide. The inside bar trade, pandas. What will happen? The infamous inside bar trade. Yeah, that's what happens. Risk is small. I like it. If you don't know what inside bar trade is the OI pattern. It's an Albrook setup here. We're in a trading range, so it may not work at all, but basically you just set up trades on both sides of the inside bar. Whichever one it triggers, it'll trigger, and then you move your stop loss to the other side of the inside bar. And that is your trade. It's a breakout trade. Notice how it's having a hard time closing beneath the 20 EMA at this point. It's building up a lot of pressure here at the top of this triangle. Oh, we're about to trigger here. Pandas. I might end red today, but it's all good. For the content. For the content. 2000 tick chart still in this triangle. Just absolutely incredible. Inside bar, pandas. It's a dumb trade before the content. We're in this trade, so now I get rid of this one and I put my stop loss here and we look for a 1-to-1. Pretty much here. My fate is already sealed, pandas. My fate is already sealed. Either I make money here or I lose money. Black Legend says, Panda, it's been a pleasure. Absolute roller coaster for me today. I lost 3 PAs, passed 2 evals, reached payout city in 2 PAs, made great progress on the rest. Not a fun trip to Tilt Town. Wow. That is an emotional roller coaster right there. This is not looking good though, Pandas. I'll just tell you that much right now. This is not looking good. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's not looking good at all. As expected, on a choppy day, coming out break even essentially. If I lose this trade, I'm pretty much break even today. It's all good though, pandas. Should I reverse my trade? Nah. Let's get hit. Move on. Oof.
$10,000 trap.
Alright, pandas. Pretty much break even today. I decided to take a chance there. Alright, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. There is news tomorrow at 10 a.m. Just be aware of that. We'll be streaming during the news, so maybe we'll have a good ride. Pandas, I hope you guys are doing better than me. I'm negative $12 today. It's all good. We had a nice little scalp in the beginning. Try to get a little more bamboo today, but the trading range and triangle is just too strong for us today. Too strong for me. And I should have suspected that this should reverse here, come back to the ledge essentially, right? This ledge is going to be very strong today. I think it's probably going to end today around this ledge. Don't be surprised. But pandas, with that being said, hope you guys trade safe. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is the last day to use BBM90, so take advantage of it while you still can. And hope to see you guys tomorrow. All right, pandas. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
$10,000 trap.